Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Svarog Stream with me, Break It On. Let's get the posse together, then we're going to explore the northeast. I was really holding back there, wasn't I? I can summon a lot more skeletons than I used to be able to. Alright, we'll have plus 10. I think that's fine because we also have a weapon that costs 10 mana per attack. I read the description for that. So weighty that it demands sheer willpower to wield. I do like weapons with descriptions like that. Alright. Fastest way up here might be from Breza. We also have these tunnels we could explore. Let's start with the Overworld first. Alright, why can't I fit through these trees? There we go. Oh. Seemed kind of like that was in the middle of nowhere, but I guess there is a kind of road right here. It's crazy, these potions are actually really good. I mean, 20% of its current health over the next 10 seconds. We have a ton of these. Well, we have a lot less now. We used to have a ton of them. But a lot of the enemies we fight have just an absolute ton of health. I'm not... yeah, let's get their loot. I was about to say, I'm not going to pick up their loot. I realized I had to be honest with myself. I know who I am. So it's less a bridge and more of a pit. One that I can't go in? I'm not sure why I lost all my mana regen. Maybe this is what I normally have. By the way, we tried to explore this. Not sure what it's for. We can go back this way and check out the... tunnels. Maybe it's tied to my bravery. Yeah, so that's a quest giver. Eventually, I guess we'll get his quest. Honestly, it might be tied to the sailor with the one leg. We have to turn this shrine quest into. Because it was talking about chaos. And I'm assuming the horde represents chaos. I guess we're about to find out. Or not. Alright, so we can do nothing with that or this. Ah, I'm all in for that. The totems are devoted to chaos. You have earned my gratitude, the ring, the coin, and the message. Are you ready for the next step? The ring, the coin, the message. Yes. Now it's all becoming clear to you too. It's so simple, isn't it? But what is the next step? The path of cleansing the beast lies before you. Your next step leads to Gusar and Korin Island. Seek the ferryman and present him with this coin. The coin of chaos. Korin Island. Yes, that's where the roots of the old oak begin. Ferryman. You shall find the ferryman. He will take you to the shrine. The shrine awaits. The coin. The coin grants you passage to the shrine. To cleanse the beast. Can't you see it? It's all so clear. The message. Yes, take this message. It's from me to the elders. You must pass it to them. It's essential. Ah, the sweet symphony of emptiness. My role is complete. Now go. The path is waiting for you. Alright, so we got a Ring of Chaos. 20% of all Order experience you earn is transformed into Chaos experience. A Chaos coin. They say it grants access to the ancient Pantheon. And an encrypted message. A message inscribed in an ancient and unfamiliar language. Keep walking. Alright, I'll talk to you anyway. Alright, let's go back to Bara. Empty our inventory, and then decide where to go next. It's a named item. Let's not get rid of that yet. Like how the horde guys I was fighting had all these really powerful weapons, and then one of them had a fine wooden stick. He's got the spirit. Yeah, I'll just keep these 3 things on hand, I guess. Oh, I guess someone's made a sale there. Well, should I do that or should I do the portal? This is alternative main story. Maybe I should stick to the main story first. This guy's just south of us. We knock that out real quick. Then if I decide to replay the game, I can do the alternate. Oh, monstrous creatures, once only seen at night, are now appearing in broad daylight. Chaos is on the rise across the globe, causing fear and uncertainty. Adding to the crisis, Wicked Kingdoms struggle to maintain stability after the war between houses. Ready to meet your end. There we go. Hey, get out of here. Also doing bounties helps shore up the weakness. It's not the weakness, but if you dismantle everything into materials, bounties are a way to compensate for that. Alright, a savvy local trader, Gregor, has said we've already read that one. That was a contract last time. Same with that one. The House of Coins has issued a contract on the head of a soldier from the House of Faith. Reasons behind this targeted assassination remain veiled in secrecy. But it pays the most, so. Alright, well I guess we'll proceed with the main quest. I wonder if I'll be able to do both, the alternative and the main. Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, so back up to plus 91. It had to be tied to my bravery. Right, does that, yeah, it is tied to mana regen. Alright, I guess we go. See what happens. Yeah. You made it to Irely Gate. State your business. I'm invited by Marana. I see it here. You may enter. Thanks, I guess. Can I just exit too? I may not. Not a very large area. Hey, that's a good one. Alright, what else? I guess stuck arrow would be good to get rid of. Really my only negative talent. There we go. Now we're in tip-top shape. Ah, the walls of Asgard. Welcome, honored guests. Shoot, what do you say? Follow me. Something. Gates be opening. It's been a while since we had a guest here. How you be today? I see you be well. Weather be nice today. Oh. Always nice weather here. Alright. Stand in the circle. It's our custom. Alright, well, let me just, up to snuff here. I'll accept the invitation be here. You're in the Meeting Hall of Eerie, a place where even mortals can enter. Last mortal soul here was here 37 years ago. Let's introduce ourselves as custom. We start on the right side. First we have Mokosh, goddess of fertility. Nice to see you all. Who is the mortal? He smells so delicious. Can I touch her? Sorry, she smells. Silence! Alright, Perun. Let the imp finish the customs. Thank you. Next we have the god of fire. Dajbog ranked 6th. It is my honor. We also have goddess of death. Marana ranked 5th. Next we have Perun, god of thunder. Ranked 2nd. Speed it up. Velis, god of Underworld, ranked 3rd. And the gods of day and night. Belobog and Chernabog, ranked 8th. We're glad to be here. We are not. Pardon us. Yes, we are. Last but not least, Svetivid. Greetings. Lada, Strybog, and the one god did not respond to our invitation. Lastly, our guest. An immortal soul who has lived through different people. Can it speak? Remember, the being thou art speaking is not of it. Velis, this project of yours is a sacrilege. You cannot play with souls like that. And this is not a mere project, but a person. Show some respect and greet them properly. So am I in Eerie now? You're in the guest hall. Are those 7 all of the gods that exist? Dumb question, the imp just told us that's not the case. Not at all. Only relevant gods are here. Do gods have their ranking? Based on the power and number of believers. Who is the rank 1 god? One god be ranked 1st, but absent today. Hi everyone. She speaks with such a beautiful voice. I love her. You love everything, Mokosh. You would screw a goat. That's enough, Marana. Why are we here? But we shall address that later. Imp, I request that thou leave us now. Before I go, does anyone have any questions? No. Leave us. Any other questions before I leave? I never asked. Who are you? We'll be the imps of Eerie. Helpers. Can I stay in Eerie? Or Irie? No. As long as he be alive, he be temporarily invited. The souls of the dead come to this place. It's more complex than that, but some souls do come here. I have no more questions. That be all from me. Do your business. So Perun, why are we here? Shall I explain the situation? We're here to bestow blessings upon Yarelo's spear and shield, to imbue them with great power. Why? To kill the Triglav. To kill the Triglav. I know he went mad, but he's still our brother. The Triglav seeks to release beasts from my realm and bring an end to mankind. He's gathering an army for this purpose. He's killing the humans. We're losing followers left and right. My poor souls. We've reached a truce with the one god to join forces against him. Thus, we must work together to stop him. He calls himself the Romi Daba. God of War, Romi Daba. Perun, what do you say to this? It has to be done. He's even abandoned his old name. I understand everything. Why do we need this mortal to do it? Can't we do it ourselves? We cannot. It's written in the Book of Destiny that Triglav will lose to one god and the age of one god will start, while the join his side or be forgotten. This mortal before us is untouched by the pages of fate. Our savior, he shall save us. But I am not convinced. You. Speak for yourself. Tell me again, why do you want to kill the god of war? He wants to end mankind and is responsible for the chaos on Earth. Why do I need blessed weapons? To kill a god, common steel won't do. I'm ready to receive the blessing. Must bestow our blessings upon them immediately. No. What? What? I need my hammer back. What does that have to do with anything? It needs the blessing of the one god too, correct? The one god has agreed to give their blessing as well. And the one god knows where my hammer is, correct? Yes, he knows. It is hidden from me. The one god wants to end him more than us. When you visit the one god, ask where my hammer is. Once you bring it back, I'll give you my blessing. This is all about your hammer. You need to think bigger. We'll need it to defeat the one god. It is a wise move indeed. You receive our blessing once you've received it from the one god, and brought back my hammer. I don't like this. The Perun, you always have my support. I approve of this plan. I'll bless this beautiful being. I'll bless this rotting corpse. We support it. I support it. They say one god can be found at the peak of Mount Maglik. You heard it. Go there, receive the blessing, and bring back my hammer. Then we'll bless you in turn. Is that the... Oh, that's where we saw the burning bush. Yeah. Okay. Hunting trophy and raw meat prices have dropped by 40%, as monstrous activity in the mountains drives wildlife closer to villages, making hunts easier. Gosh, I'm stuck in the trees. Let's converse through words. Am I in the right place? You are here and now. Are you the god? Some call me that. The god, like real god. I am. Some say that God is dead. Near you from this mountain be dead. This is about to get interesting. You say that as if I had just arrived. I need your blessing. You shall receive. To pretend talking to God, then why don't you talk to people more often? Oh. You have my blessing. Pray that what you seek to progress this story lies in the ruins to the south. That is the next step on your journey. Now that this is settled, I do not often communicate through words. This time, I'll answer your questions. Do you have any? Alright, let's pretend I'm talking to God. Then, why don't you talk to people more often? How else do you communicate? Oh, no, that's for me. Let's substitute the word talk with the word communicate. It is a more apt term. Expressions through language is a restrictive means of communicating, and thus, I sparingly convey through language. How else do you communicate? I'm mostly communicating through feelings, as it is a much better way to communicate. You want to hear my advice, look into your feelings, and you'll find the answer. In the depths of your emotions lies the ultimate wisdom. Not for some people. There's a lot of really angry emotions in the world. In addition to emotions, I employ the medium of experience as my grand communicator. When feelings and experiences all fail, I use words. They are most open to misinterpretation. What's wrong with communication through words? Language is but mere sounds that represent emotions and experiences. It is ineffective. The irony is that you place such great importance on the word of the divine, and so little on the experience of the divine. You assign such little value to the emotions and experiences of the divine, that when they conflict with the word of the divine, you reject the emotions and experiences, and this is why I abstain from using language to communicate. So, this is not the first time we are communicating. On the contrary, when you encounter the purest emotion and supreme experience, regard it as a message from me. The supreme experience is one that encompasses happiness. The most lucid words are those that embody truth. The grandest emotion is the one that encompasses love. Happiness, truth, love. When you encounter these three, consider it my communication. I'm sending you messages repeatedly. Whether you choose to ignore them is your free will. I never take away your free will, but you will get messages over millennia, wherever you are. You will receive them if you truly listen. Wait, you can't be the god. This is just fantasy. What would be the difference? I can work through fantasy. A lot of people would disagree with that. But this world was created by someone else. And I can't communicate with you through someone else. Why are you talking to me? Am I somehow special? All individuals and all moments are special. I transmit to all through their emotions, experiences, and thoughts. Instead of reading text from 1,000 years ago, I invite you to commune with me in this present moment, through this experience. I'm not sure I'm in the mood for a conversation like this. Then you could just leave. I'll find you through different means when the time is right. Should I trust priests in the Bible as a source of truth about you? Getting a little meta, isn't it? But those are not authoritative sources. Your feelings are. Your experience is. Whenever they conflict with what you read or what you hear, discard the words. They're the least dependable source of truth. I'm just talking to a bush on fire. If you are truly God, why don't you reveal yourself in your true form? I've done so repeatedly. I'm doing so now. I cannot reveal my appearance to you, as I possess no form or shape that you comprehend. I could adopt a form that you could comprehend, but then all would assume that is my only form. People perceive me based on what they can see, rather than what they cannot see. I am what I am not, and I originate from nothingness, and to it, I always return. When I appear in one form, people attribute that form to me forever, so I've ceased doing that. The form I appear in is inconsequential. How about performing a miracle? That's one way to prove you exist. If I demonstrate my existence by shifting mountains, there will still be those who would question, what if it is an illusion? And even if they do not question, they'll interpret my words and actions in different ways. I have tried that, and I have learned better ways to communicate with you. The divine is revealed through your inner experience, and external observations are not necessary. Let's pretend this is real. You exist, and I'm speaking with you through this medium. Ask your questions, and I will answer. If I pray for something, will I receive it? This question has been answered numerous times, and you still yet you still do not believe it. You'll never receive what you ask for, as your very request implies a lack of it. Proper prayer is not a prayer of need, but a prayer of gratitude. When you pray and ask for something, you acknowledge that you do not have it. Gratitude is the most powerful statement. Never ask, express appreciation. If you have faith, if you truly believe you have something, you shall move mountains. People with such a strong belief exist, but they are rare. Why do people do evil things? Human actions are driven by one of two fundamental emotions, fear or love. These are the two foundational emotions, and all others stem from them. These are the basic impulses. Humans construct and destroy and repeat the cycle. All the evil that humans do stems from fear. The energy that harms contracts. Love expands and opens. I urge you to embrace my love. You were taught about survival of the fittest. You strive to be the strongest, smartest. You were taught incorrectly. You must reject misguided teachings. The strongest reminder of what you should do is the voice within you. Well, tell me this. What is the purpose of life? For you and all that live to experience the fullest potential. This purpose is ongoing. The more you are, the more you can become. And the more you become, the more you can still be. Life is not a journey of discovery, but a journey of creation. The goal is to remember who you are and to recreate yourself, as you were originally created in my image. You have nothing to learn anew. You simply have to remember and experience your true self. Your purpose is to turn the idea of yourself into an experience. You can think of yourself as kind, but it means nothing until you put it into practice. Are we created in the image of God? Not physically, as I can take any form. You're created in God's image, as we are composed of the same essence. Why does God need people at all? In the beginning, I was pure emotion and thought, but what I was unable to do was to experience. I experienced the world through all of you. I have no other way to experience the universe except through you. Why have you created all the bad things in this world? Why create the possibility of evil at all? You cannot understand your identity until you understand what you are not. My ultimate goal for creating living beings is to experience myself. You cannot understand tall without understanding short. You cannot understand good without understanding evil. You are defined by what you are not. A lot more reading than I'm used to in this game. Is there a hell for those who do evil? There is hell, but it is not what you imagine it to be. Hell is not a place where you're in fire for eternity. Why would I create a place like that? What would be the purpose of it? Would it not be simply to discard you? Hell is the absence of joy. Hell is knowing who you are and doing the opposite. Actually, the modern concept of hell comes mostly from Dante's Inferno. There are a couple descriptions of it in the Bible itself, but most of it does come from Dante's Inferno. What should we do then? How can we be sure of what is good and what is evil? There are no shoulds or should nots. There is no good or bad, just what you perceive as bad. What you judge as bad is what you will become. If there is no should or should not, then why are we here on earth? Remember who you are, to experience the best version of yourself, to live in heaven. This is supposed to be heaven. Then what am I doing wrong? Go first to your highest thought about yourself. Imagine who you would be if you lived that thought every day. Imagine what you would think, do, and say. Do you see any difference between that and what you do now? What about the old gods? Are they gods like you? What's the difference? Let me tell you a story. In the beginning, there was a soul. Over millennia, the soul learned about itself, and it knew everything it could know. To understand itself, it created what it was not. The soul knew everything, but it couldn't experience it. To experience itself, it had to divide into multiple different souls that could observe each other. That is how the first gods were created. You call them the old gods. Those gods were unchanging. They never evolved. The soul had already experienced all it could through them. Through the old gods, the soul created you, humans. You humans are creations that can create, and you're the next step in this evolution. Well, they want to fight you. Resisting me would be to resist themselves. They will return to the same essence from which they are made, and they will become the same as you are. I have more questions. And I answer them until there are no more questions to ask. We have conversed in different ways before, and will continue to converse through different means in the future, beyond this place. I am always with you. I want to leave. Not sure what that thing is. That could be one of the gods that didn't show up to the meeting. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll converse with these two, because I'm not sure how long those conversations are going to be. Also, I think I was reading that too fast. I'm so used to the dialogue in this game moving so quickly when it's not in a dialogue box. Yeah, we'll speak to Velis and this guy next time. Whoever that guy is. But either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.